Today is Thursday's section, part 4. Choosing the right generator is only half the decision. Let's keep this simple. By now, you probably understand the difference between a portable generator and a whole house standby generator. But here's something many homeowners don't think about. Buying a generator is actually the easy part. The more important decision is choosing the right company to install it. Why? Because this isn't like buying a new refrigerator or a television. A standby generator becomes part of your house's electrical system. It has to be properly sized, properly wired, properly permitted, properly inspected, and most importantly, installed safely. Safely. That's why I always encourage homeowners to work with an experienced, licensed professional who installs these systems on a regular basis. Bigger isn't always better. Here's one of the biggest misconceptions. People often think, I'll just buy the biggest generator I can afford. Not necessarily. That's a little like saying I'm buying the biggest truck on the lot because bigger must be better. Maybe, maybe not. A generator should match your home's electrical needs. If it's too small, it may not power everything you prioritize. If it's larger than necessary, you may spend more money than you needed to. A qualified installer will perform what's called a load calculation. Now, don't let the term intimidate you, because I had no idea what it was either before I did this video. It's simply a way of figuring out how much electricity your home actually needs during an outage. They ask questions like, how large is your home? Do you have central air? How many heating or cooling systems do you have? Do you have a well pump, a pool, an electric range, medical equipment, a sub pump, an electric vehicle charger? Do you want to power everything or just the essentials? Those answers help determine the right size equipment, the right system for your home. The question every homeowner should ask: if you're thinking about meeting with an installer, here's a list of questions I encourage you to ask. Not because there's one right answer, not because the conversation itself will tell you a lot. Ask them this: how do you determine what size generator my home needs? Will you handle the permits and inspections? Who performs the installation, your employees or subcontractors? Do you coordinate with the gas utility if natural gas service needs to be modified? What kind of maintenance plans do you offer after installation? Is my generator need services during a storm? What does your response process look like? How often should a generator be serviced? Will you show me how the system works after it's installed? These are practical questions. And a good installer should be happy to answer every one of your questions. Remember, there's no dumb question. Just remember to ask every question you want to ask. It's not just about today. One thing I always tell my real estate clients is don't think about today. Think about 5 years from now. Think about maybe 10. A standby generator isn't something you buy hoping to use every week. In fact, you hope it sits quietly beside your home for months without even needing to run. But when the next storm comes or another extended outage, you'll probably be glad it's there. It's a little like homeowners insurance. You hope you never need it, but you're currently happy to have it. You do. Who can homeowners talk to? Now I know some of you probably wondering, Mitch, are these companies around here that specialize in this? Absolutely, of course. One company that many homeowners in Monmouth County are familiar with is Corbin Electrical Services in Marlboro. They're an authorized Generac dealer and installer and have extensive experience with whole house standby generator systems. Another company homeowners often consider is Central Jersey Generators, which focuses specifically on standby generator sales, installation, maintenance, and repair. You also hear people mention Aggressive Power Systems, Green Sun Energy Services, and other licensed electrical contractors throughout Monmouth, Middlesex, and Ocean counties who install standby generators. Here's my recommendation. Don't just call one company, talk to a few. Ask them. Compare the recommendations. Learn why they suggest a particular generator size. See who takes the time to educate you instead of simply trying to sell you something. Because the right installer won't pressure you, just like the right realtor. They'll help you understand your options. And that's exactly what you deserve. Here's something I'm really excited about. In fact, I'm already working on taking this one step further. Rather than me trying to answer every technical question, I'd rather bring the experts directly to you. I'm reaching out to several respected local companies, including Corbin Electrical Services and other experienced professionals, to join me here on this channel, my channel. We'll sit here together, we'll walk through real installations, we'll answer your questions. We'll talk about maintenance, installation, fuel options, cost, things homeowners wish they knew before they purchased, and maybe even some of the biggest mistakes people make. That way, you're hearing directly from the people who work with these systems every single day. I think that's going to be incredibly valuable. Now, I'd like your help. If we do those interviews, what would you want me to ask? Seriously, leave me questions in the comment. There are no bad questions. Maybe you're wondering, how noisy are they? How long do they last? Can they increase the value or appeal of a home? Can they be installed in every neighborhood? How often do they need service? Whatever you're curious about, put it in the comments. I will ask. I'll build those questions into the interview so the answers come straight from the professionals. Because if you're wondering, chances are hundreds of homeowners are wondering the exact same thing. Before we wrap up, if you watched this far, I hope one thing has become crystal clear. This video wasn't about convincing you to buy a generator. It was about helping you understand them. Maybe after watching, you decided portable generator is the right fit. Maybe you realize a whole house standby generator would give you greater peace of mind. Or maybe you decide you don't need one at all. That's okay. If this video helped you make a more informed decision, then it's accomplished exactly what I hoped it would. Now, I'm going to continue on Friday for the final section. Peace of mind is the real investment.